Hey guys, today I want to talk about a project that's emerged from something else I was doing, which was to put a PC inside a Super Nintendo. This is or Super Famicom, the European version, not the American version. And while I was researching the project, I wanted to use the original controllers rather than hacking a USB or anything like that. And I managed to find the USB controller and was able to get that set up in the front of the system. But as a result of that, I was looking into it, and when you start doing searches for hacking your Super Nintendo controllers into USB, you come across quite a lot where they've gut the whole thing and put in a USB controller and change it. Now, there were some other people who did it with a NES, a Nintendo Entertainment System controller, and put in a great idea to put in a small hub and a USB stick and have all the games loaded on. I thought, well, you know, the Super Nintendo, it's got 6 buttons, you can do quite a lot with it, but I like my controllers, so I wasn't going to hack one up. So I looked online and I found this, which is a Buffalo USB Super Nintendo controller. Actually, as far as I can tell, it's exactly the same size and shape as an actual Super Nintendo controller, and this is already with the USB board in it and everything, so it's got the USB plug on the end, it's just great strap. So it was very easy to take this apart and put in a hub and a stick and connect it all together, and I'm very, very, very happy with the results. I'll show you how I did it in a little video in a second. So what you do is you take the controller, a slim USB hub and a memory stick, you take apart the memory stick and you remove the USB plug, and you take back the USB hub, and I cut it in half because I only needed 2 connections, not the 4. I removed the cable and the USB socket, so you threw all that away. I soldered new wires onto the hub, I desoldered the gamepad cable and soldered that onto the input of the hub, and soldered the other output to the controller board, and then the other one to the memory stick. Hot glued the solder points together to keep it all in place, fitted it into the controller, and there you go, all done. Okay, so you take the controller here, USB plug, and you plug it in. And it appears as a controller, USB controller, I think, and a hub. Open the folder, and I'm running a program called Mala, and Mala starts up, and I get it to change the resolution to 640 by 480. I can't remember. Anyway, and here we are. It's little, you can even play Super Mario RPG. Let's play some Mario Kart, actually, why not? Yeah, so this is okay. So that's of course, I didn't just put Super Nintendo. If you use the R and the L buttons, you can obviously use up and down to select games, your right and left to select letters, and start button starts the game. But if you use the R and L button, we can change system. So here we've got the Nintendo Entertainment System. Let's see, look at this, Super Mario Brothers. Look at that, that's the original game. So hit start, off you go. That. Then, of course, we've got the Game Boy. See, all works off this one controller. Everything inside this. So you can start the game there. And, Game Boy Color. Let's see if there's I don't know anything about Game Boy. I've never had a Game Boy or a Game Boy Color. Cuba. But obviously not just that, there's also Mega Drive. Send in our troops. And back to the classic Sega Master System. And then of course Game Gear. And finally, a selection of arcade games, classic, original arcade games. Let's see, some of the ones I like. I don't know what to play. Ah, here we go. Name. And use the select button to add coins.
Hang on, April.